There are phases in a person's life when everything suddenly feels so heavy that even breathing becomes exhausting. Work feels stuck. Money is never enough. The environment around you is full of negativity. Relentless effort brings no results. Belief in yourself slowly drains away. When trapped in such circumstances, the most natural reaction is resentment. We blame fate for being unfair. We blame others for not helping. We blame life for being too harsh. We even blame the things we cannot change. But the longer we live, the more we come to realize a harsh yet sobering truth. Circumstances do not change because we complain. Life does not soften because we are tired. No one is coming to save us if we don't learn how to stand on our own. 1. Not everyone is born with favorable conditions. Some people are born with a strong foundation. Some grow up lacking everything. Some are supported and guided. Some have to grope their way forward step by step. These differences are real. Denying them only keeps us living in illusion. But the difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck is not where they start, but how they adapt to their circumstances. The weak use circumstances as an excuse to stop. The strong treat circumstances as a problem that must be solved. 2. When you can't change the environment, change your inner structure. There are times when you can't leave immediately. You can't quit your job right away. You can't change your life overnight. You can't suddenly have money. So what can you still control? You can still control your mindset, your habits, how you use your time, how you spend money, how you respond to adversity, how you educate yourself every day. Many people fail not because they lack opportunities, but because they lack the inner strength to hold on to opportunities when they come. They have money, but can't keep it. They have relationships, but ruin them with ego. They have ability, but won't practice. They have a time, but waste it on meaningless things. To survive and move upward in harsh times, what matters is not running fast, but minimizing energy loss. 3. The wise know how to live quietly during periods of accumulation. Modern society causes many people to misunderstand success. They think they must show off, must perform, must constantly prove themselves, must let others see how capable they are. But in reality, the most powerful growth phase of a person is often the one no one sees. It's when they learn quietly, correct themselves in silence, build discipline without needing praise, lay foundations before any spotlight appears. Those who go far are not the loudest at the start, but those who conserve energy, patiently build, and refuse to exhaust themselves in pointless comparisons. 4. To last long, you need both short-term strategy and long-term depth. To stand firm in life, a person needs 2 things at the same time. Short-term adaptability, knowing how to make money, seize opportunities, and stay flexible as circumstances change. Long-term foundation, solid thinking, clear ethics, strong discipline, sufficient knowledge, stable character. Only adaptability without depth gives burnout comes quickly. Only ideals without practicality gives poverty is likely. A mature person is someone who survives today, while quietly building for tomorrow. 5. True strength is not endurance, but adaptability. Many people confuse strength with forcing themselves to endure. They pretend to be okay. They grit their teeth. They refuse to admit weakness. But real strength is not forcing yourself never to break. Real strength is facing reality head-on, acknowledging what you lack, adjusting your life strategy, improving yourself steadily, day by day. You don't need dramatic breakthroughs. You only need to be a little better today than yesterday. 6. Sometimes you must accept that you're in a hard phase and live accordingly. There are times when you must live slower than others, save more than others, stay quieter than others, focus more than others, give up unnecessary pleasures. Not because you're inferior, but because you're in a phase of building foundations. Those who understand won't compare their sowing season to someone else's harvest. You can't choose where you start, but you can always choose how you continue. Circumstances may be harsh, the road may be rough, your starting point may be low. But if you are clear-minded enough to learn, disciplined enough to change, and patient enough to move slowly but steadily, then sooner or later, you will leave the barren land you were once trapped in. Not by miracles, but by quiet, daily growth.